Hi there, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Khaki.
And we are sisters, business partners, and shocker, best friends.
This is our podcast, Two Sisters in Business. We'll let you decide who's older.
We hope you'll join us while we talk about what it's like to work with your sister, to be a mom, and run a family business.
So listen to us in the pickup line at school or while you're having your morning coffee.
We want you to be inspired to start that side hustle, escape the stresses of the day, and most importantly, laugh along the way.
Find us at Spotify, Apple, or wherever your podcasts are found.
And in case you're wondering, I'm the oldest. We hope you'll join Khaki and me. This is Two Sisters in Business. Welcome to Two Sisters in Business, episode 30.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back.
Today's title of our episode is Small Business Finance 101.
Which I kind of want to listen to.
Yeah.
To get some tips.
Maybe you'll get some tips today too. This is a hot topic right now in our day-to-day, and we try to always talk about the hot topics on the podcast because it's something that's going on that we are discussing every day, and when it's top of mind, it's just good to talk through it.
Right.
I
know, especially this time of the year, we're going into our busy season, but we also have to plan for next year.
Yes.
So, and we'll get into this more, but our company, we make the most money in Q4, which also can be very scary for a lot of companies because you rely so much on the last part of the year, and you don't know exactly how it's going to go. So.
Yes, exactly. But first up, let's talk about the drops that we've had. We had a fun waffle drop.
Yeah.
I think the best seller was the Smith Point. I didn't really check, but fully
in black.
Yeah, like I didn't tally it up at the end, but I saw that was doing really well, and that sold out last year. So that's why we brought it back.
It's a great style,
and it has the little leather pole,
which
really dresses it up.
Pineapple on it.
Exactly. So we have that in navy and black waffle. And if you have not tried our waffle fabric, it's a very lightweight, very durable fabric that is perfect for the weather right now.
I love it. It's my favorite.
I know.
Quite frankly.
I mean, I was on the phone with Mom the other day, and she was like, we should just be a waffle company.
She said that to me, too.
Or she did, yeah, of course.
She's pushing it.
And I mean, of course, we all love it. I was like, well, I think we need other things, but I agree. I think it's such a good fabric. And it's growing in terms of sales as overall with our business. I feel like it's every year we're seeing more demand for it. I just lost the word. I almost said desire, but demand.
Well, so I'm wearing our Madeline pullover too, which is a power stretch, which is a different fabric as well than our normal fleece.
Yep.
But it's fleecy on the inside and kind of a smooth texture on the outside. And this one did really well.
I know. I think that's actually almost sold out now.
It is almost sold out.
Yeah.
But we have other styles in the same material on the site as well.
Yeah, the Chapel Hill pullover in army
which did
green.
really well last year.
Yep.
I don't know. I like this fabric as well.
I do too. And actually today there's a chill in the air.
I know.
It really feels like fall is almost
I'm wearing
here.
fall transition today.
I know. Yeah. I know. I know. Claudio, our tech / producer is shaking his head because he does not. I mean, of course, we want to enjoy these last few weeks of summer, which we talked about last episode too, like really soaking it in.
Right.
Which it's only been a week, but how's it going for you?
This week has been challenging. I will say that
I know.
because my kids are not in camp.
Yeah.
So juggling work mom and mom life has been a struggle this week.
Me too. I'm really busy.
I feel like I have zero patience for my kids right now, and then I feel like a bad mom.
I know. And then I just took a phone call we had in the car.
Yeah.
Which was stressful because my son was in the car with me and he was confused. And then he started listening in and I was like, maybe this is good that you're hearing what mommy does.
Totally.
But it's stressful multitasking. I mean, they say that's like a sign of if you're enjoying like being present. And the more you multitask and try to do two things at once, like the less present you are and like the less happy you are.
I can feel that.
I've really been thinking a lot about that this week. I'm like trying to do too much, trying to be in multiple different places, and trying to enjoy the last few weeks of summer.
Right.
But we're both going on vacation soon, so maybe we'll be able to escape and really feel away. I don't know.
We will. Saturday. I leave Saturday.
Yeah.
So a couple more days.
I know.
Well, this will not come out for a little while, but we are very excited. We're going to overlap for a little while over there. So I'm sure we'll be posting on Instagram. So
yes, we will.
Check it out.
Yes, we will. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to escape this summer of trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Which is the theme of this summer.
Yes.
But anyway, it's all good problems to have, I guess. Like that there's a lot going on and the kids are, I just find I'm such a routine person, like these little small camps here and there and play dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And thank you to all of my friends who are
helping out.
Yeah. And having play dates with my kids and my in-laws and our parents have been helping so much. So
much.
Thank goodness for that. Anyway, so we had our waffle drop. And then when this episode goes live, I believe we will have just dropped or will be dropping that week our new fabric.
Yes.
French terry.
Which is very exciting. Something you've been pushing forever.
When I tell you I've been waiting for this fabric for years, I am not lying.
Yeah.
We have been on the hunt for a true sweatshirt French terry for years that is recycled because, as most know, we use recycled components in all of our fabrics. We will not use a fabric that is not recycled. So we can't just find things overnight and we can't just.
And it also has to have that durability factor that you can wash it. Yep. It lasts forever. You can wear it to multiple different things.
Yes,
it has to have the durability.
Yep. It has to check all of those boxes.
Yes.
So as you can imagine, things don't happen quickly at Dudley Stephens sometimes. Sometimes we can do restocks if we have fabric laying around and we'll be quick about it. But generally speaking, things take a while because of all of our North Stars and requirements. Exactly. But we are proud of those requirements. It just took a while to find this fabric. And Jess, who runs our production and our amazing manufacturing partner, found it, and we chose one that we loved, and it's finally launching this month. The first style we're kind of testing the waters with it, I would say. Do you think?
Yeah.
I can't remember how many we're making, but not too many.
I think like 2 or 3 in the fall.
Yeah.
And then it's coming back again.
More in the winter.
Yes.
But this first one is like what you would expect from a Dudley turtleneck with the stand-up neckline, pockets, and kind of like the cobble hill, like fits at like hip length just below. And it's coming in heather gray and navy, and they're so good. I'm really excited about it.
Do you have it?
Yeah. I have the samples
I'm
at
jealous.
home. I know. We're going to shoot some reels tomorrow of it for Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But if it does well, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
So as we say, like test it with small batches first.
Right. It's been our go-to.
And this kind of gives me like Princess Di vibes. You know how she like always wore those
oversized sweatshirts?
Yes.
Yeah.
It really is that. And I think it's one of those just classic styles that for athleisure will stand the test of time in your wardrobe. On that note too, I bought a sweatshirt off of Amazon just to see what it was about because it like came up as my like something you'd be interested in, probably because I don't know, they're tracking us always. And the fit is so bad.
Yeah.
And it just made me angry because it was $30 or whatever it was, or less even. And I was like, oh, it's probably a cute sweatshirt, so let's see what it looks like. And I put it on, and it's neither a crew neck nor a boat neck. Like the neck is wonky. It's got one of the like pizza that we always call like one of those triangle details.
Right.
The sleeves are too short and it's long.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be like a crew neck sweatshirt. And
also like you don't know where it's coming from.
I know.
Which bothers me the most.
Me too. So I mean, our stuff is not $30, right? I mean, sometimes on sale, if we're trying to move inventory, you can get a good deal. But like, we have to charge more for our stuff because we use legit manufacturing partners and recycled fabrics, and we fit a style so many times to get it right.
Right.
I mean, multiple times.
Yeah.
And still, sometimes things aren't right or up to what we want them to be.
Yes. But sometimes if we spend too much time on it, we're like, this is just not going to work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So it's a balance. But we spend, I mean, at least 2 or 3 fittings looking at a style.
Yes.
Taking it in here, taking it out there, making sure it fits how we want it to.
Yeah, exactly.
And also making sure that it's like durable enough.
Yeah.
As well. Like I feel like some of those Amazon things, they don't fit well and they're also cheapy.
And then they don't last, and you wash them and they get ruined after one wash. They like disintegrate.
Right. Which someone at some point said that we're doing ourselves a disservice because our styles last so long.
She was like, you've got to find a cheaper fabric. And I was like, well, I really appreciate that. I'm taking that as a compliment, but we can't.
That's not really our ethos.
That doesn't really fall into anything that we're trying to do. But she was saying it very funny, kindly. Anyway, so I feel really passionate about this French Terry. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So snatch it up.
Yes. Shop the French Terry drop. That will be the week this episode airs. And then following that, I believe the next drop we will have is our Sherpa pullover drop, which in that drop, if you're listening to this and you're excited for a Dudley Sherpa pullover for the season, the Shetland.
Ooh, that's going to be a bestseller.
We already are getting love and requests for that style. So amongst the other amazing styles dropping that day, that one has kind of been top of the charts. So Sherpa pullovers.
Yay.
I know it's still hot in August, but we're got product. We have to get on it. Yeah. We have to keep dropping stuff. It's not stopping anytime soon, and it'll be chilly before we know it. And today just got me excited about the fall.
Yeah, I agree. It was supposed to be nice today. There's the smoke in the air.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
I know.
Yeah.
So it feels there's like a little chillness.
Yeah, like
so
cloud
I got
covering.
my fall clothes out.
You do, and I like your boat shoes too.
Oh, I've been seeing these everywhere.
Wait, did you just
again.
get those?
I did. I just bought them.
Those are like you in a shoe. If I were to pick a shoe
shoes
for khaki, it would be those. I really like the color too.
They are back.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're classic shoes. I don't know if they ever really go away, but I've been seeing them everywhere again.
I know. They're very on trend right now. I think that's very smart of you. I like them a lot. Anyway, yeah, so August is rolling through. It's not fall yet, but we are dropping fall and we have to. So shop because things do tend to sell out.
They will.
At least our goal by the end of the year is to have all sellouts.
All sellouts. It's a lofty goal.
I feel like that's our goal.
That's a good one, though. Yeah.
Like we planned out the year so that in January we'd have barely any inventory.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, man, I'm holding us to it. I think we can do it.
We can do it.
Okay, we can do it.
We can do it.
And that flows into our topic today, Finance 101. Speaking of finance and dollars and money, really quickly before we dive in on a mom topic, and you are aware of this because we've talked about it, but my good friend Kate, who I was recently with, inspired me to pick back up this chore chart we have at home.
Yeah.
And paying the kids $1 for their chores. And I don't know if I'm going to be kicking myself for doing this, but it's really motivating them.
Good.
So I guess whatever does the trick.
Yeah.
And it's helping me out.
Yeah, if it helps you.
So anyway, but I'm like, is this the right way to teach them the value of money? Or I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I do think obviously money's a motivator. And if you want them to help you out, then that's the way to do it.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know the answer. I don't know. I might ask ChatGPT later.
We have like specific chores. Like JJ takes out the garbage. James goes down to check the mailbox. Like, and Jake helps with the. I don't know. They both do the dishwasher. Yeah, and Jake's 4. I don't. Yeah. He claims he picks up the dog poop in the yard, but he doesn't.
That's a good chore for him, though. It's so cute. Like, give him a little shovel.
Yeah, a little like the little pooper scooper thing. I don't know. That could get messy real quick, though. With a 4-year-old.
Like, did you wash your hands after?
But I feel like them having ownership over one thing,
that's really good
helps
idea.
them.
Yeah.
Take responsibility over it. Because we know if someone doesn't do it, we know who it is.
Right. I know. Like today I had to go through the chores with them yesterday because I feel like there was a little bit of fibbing going on of like what they did and didn't do.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. But so
we'll
far,
check back in on that one.
We will definitely check back in. And I love asking your opinion because you always like giving everyone one responsibility is very smart.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
And they have to, hold to it. And if James does JJ's chore, if like we need it and JJ's not around, he'll like do it begrudgingly. But then it always like then JJ always sometimes has to help James out. And I don't know.
So it balances out.
It balances out in the end.
I love that. All right. Well, okay. Let's dive in on that note with Finance 101 for small businesses. And one of the things that while we were brainstorming today's topic, is that what we've learned and what we knew and what we've always known is that we are very seasonal. But I do not think we're alone in that. I think that most small businesses are seasonal because if you're a small business, you're strapped to what you can do and what you're good at. And you're not going to be good at everything like all 4 seasons.
Right.
And so I think as a small business, when you launch, like you're going to gravitate towards what you're best at. And naturally, that might just be part of the year that you're really selling. But I do know that large businesses, like retail businesses, are also seasonal.
Yeah, totally.
Like Lilly Pulitzer, for example, seasonal.
Very summer
focused.
Yeah. They have some sweaters and everything, but it's their down season for the most part.
Yeah. So it's, we're not alone in that. And if you're listening to this and you are a small business and you get stressed because sales are down at a point, like look at the bigger picture and don't give up.
Right.
And I'm talking to myself.
I know.
Too.
Look at the year as a whole. Yeah. Don't look at July.
Yes, exactly. And that's one thing that we've really had to navigate as a small business.
Right.
Is figuring out when the finances are lower revenue and kind of adjusting, the cash flow and basically, how the business runs.
Well, we end up having to buy our fall and winter season in the summer.
Yes.
When we're not selling as much. So
yes,
figuring out the cash flow is so important so that when you have the lulls in the sales and you're also spending, the inventory purchase or whatever it is you're spending during that time, like you just need to make sure that everything balances out over the course of the year.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. And on that note too, there are things that we do in the off season that I think are really that we've learned over time that can really help another small business. And so on that note too, our highest ranked episodes are like these informational ones. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully we can like help people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be relevant.
We're not just sisters chatting about our kids.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe people don't care about the other stuff.
Right.
No. So all jokes aside, the things that we do in the off season, and we made a list. And to your point of budgeting properly, I mean, I think that's the number one goal. And I mean, from the very first thing that we did, we set up kind of a cash flow, very basic, that you created at first. And I'll never forget that. It was like, what is your bank balance at the start of the month? And what are you projecting for revenue? What are you going to, what's the cash out the door, like all the expenses that month? And then at the end, what's your ending bank balance? And then that bank balance goes back to the top of the next month. And it's so, it can be so basic.
Very basic,
too.
yeah.
And that's what we did in the beginning. And
I even think, and I'm sure accountants and people in the finance world will say differently, but for us, keeping it basic is so important because otherwise we're like in the weeds. We don't understand half of it.
Yeah.
And it's too complicated for us to actually like follow.
Yes.
So I think keeping it basic is actually an important role.
Yeah.
Especially for new entrepreneurs that are like just starting this, just getting into this world.
Yeah. And that actually goes back to our 2025
year's
resolution of simplify. We're still simplifying this year.
We are.
We did simplify this year in terms of finances.
We simplified a lot. Yes. And it's been very helpful.
Yeah. So budgeting properly. Okay, this next one I think is so key. If you're seasonal and or small business, hire as few full-time employees as possible. So outsource, freelance, agencies, and when you kick off with them, let them know your business is seasonal and you can only pay them X amount in those off months.
Right.
And it might be nothing.
Right.
It might be a 6-month retainer of work.
Yeah.
At points we've done that and we haven't, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, we actually just cut back on a lot because of that. We're paying a ton of money in the summer months and we're not even utilizing this resource as much. So we cut back. We cleaned up a little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, that's very important. And I think, we've really grown our business with our consultants.
Yes.
Having them.
That's so true.
By our side. They're not full time. So, they might not get all the benefits, but they're still incorporated into our team and come to our weekly meetings and
yes,
we meet with them weekly, and it's just I think consultants are such a valuable asset for companies.
Me too. And it's beneficial for them too on the other end, because they don't have to go to an office every day, or they can answer when they want.
Right.
The expectations are set that like, I don't know. There's not like a strict demand on certain things.
Right.
And it just allows you to be more flexible, I think, and structure the business so that when you are in a lull or down off season, you can pull back on the spending there. And those things make a big difference. And then reduce product launches in those months and reduce like advertising.
Yeah. Well, pull back on spending in general, like,
yes,
but also, product launches and marketing.
Yes.
We pulled back a lot in the marketing in summer because
it's not worth it.
It's not efficient.
Yeah.
Right. You're putting all these dollars out there and these ads out there and not getting it in return. And we also realize that because we're so seasonal, the customers that are still engaged in the summer are our most loyal customers that are already on our email list, that we're already targeting and, with text messages or, they're on our app. So it's not worth it to spend money to target them in the off season when we already have them engaged with our own channels.
Yep, exactly. And they want to shop summer stuff. Like the small summer stuff we have, is of interest to them anyway. So that's so true. And then focus on the months that you are doing well.
Yes, Lauren.
Plan. Yeah. Has anyone noticed that sometimes these subjects I'm talking to myself, like really trying to breathe?
That's why this is our therapy session.
We're like, it's so true.
Reminding ourselves what we're doing. Yeah. What we're doing here.
Yeah. What we're doing here. Anyway, yeah. So really plan, schedule, focus on those months, build your year around those times.
Right.
And try to make as much cash as you can during those times.
Put it in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Not
what did we always
literally,
say? Like put it in your back pocket. But what do we always say? I don't know. Yeah. But it's like, how can we
build up the cash? Because you're going to need it in the slow months.
Yes, exactly. And then something that we've discussed in other episodes is to find proper debt facilities. If you don't have like an investor or another source of income or, cash flow or whatever, to find lines of credit or debt facilities or retail debt. There's lots of companies out there. You can Google, you can go to your local bank to set up some sort of line to give you cash to buy your inventory if you need to, like us in off months.
Yeah. I think people get scared when you say the word debt.
I know, it is kind of scary.
It's also a valuable thing. Like it is. I think, especially as a seasonal company, we need that to get through the summer months because, as I said, we're buying a lot of our inventory in the summer months. We may have pulled back marketing spend and other spend, but we still have large payments that we have to make during those months.
Yep, exactly.
So the debt has allowed us to swing through or bridge the summer.
It's so true. And those are, I would be careful too, though. Like some of them are set up very riskily. That's not a word.
Risky?
Yeah.
I think just risky.
Yeah, like they're very risky.
Where's Jennifer when we need her?
I know, our copywriter. You can get in trouble with them, some of them. So you have to be really careful who you sign up with. Because there's a few that like, if you don't make a payment, they'll take over your inventory, stuff like that. So you just have to be really careful who you bring on and don't bring on too much. There's no point. It's not worth it. Small amounts at first and just really make sure it's a legit provider who you have references for. It's not just someone you found through like a sales call. Like you have someone that's used them maybe or something.
Well, the first line, we got a line of credit through our bank, through JP Morgan.
Exactly.
And that was where we started. And obviously that's a big name and safe. And
which was great.
And we've had that since
8
day
years
one
or something. Yeah, exactly.
Almost, so.
Yeah. And also credit cards. You can open small business credit cards. And Amex, Chase, like those Chase Inc. or whatever, those can all be great ways to put costs on there that you don't have the cash for right away. So we talked about the cash flow chart, but I think that was like not easy, but just keeping it so simple in the beginning was really helpful.
On a monthly basis. I think weekly, as you said, some people do. We try to do it, but it got to be too much.
Yeah, monthly's better.
Yeah.
Weekly was too stressful because you miss a little bit and you freak out. And
yeah.
I mean, because like cash is king when you're a small business, right? I hate to, that's like is that a cliche thing to say? Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's like your happiness can be based on that sometimes.
Right.
And so it just to go week by week is you're going to be drowning yourself and not able to think creatively and run the business. So by month, I think is better. And we actually have an agency now that handles our finances. You're going to need an accountant as well. So you'll need two things, kind of an external CFO type person, agency consultant, not full-time, and also an accountant to file taxes every year.
Yes. And I think another important thing that external CFO could help you with is the P&L.
Yes.
Because you could have a positive cash flow chart through the whole year, but still have a loss at the end of the year. Like you need to make sure that your budget is less than what you're making.
Yes, exactly. Another thing that you knew and we had to figure out too was if you're profitable, you also have to make quarterly tax payments. So that has to go into the cash flow too. And federal and state are different in how they gather those tax payments. So, your accountant should know all of that and be able to help you. But like, also our accountant didn't tell us that in the beginning.
Right.
That was a different accountant too. We have a new one now. But right? Like we kind of had to learn that the hard way.
Totally. Yeah.
And it was stressful.
It depends on how your company is set up too.
Right.
But I think,
true.
They're all these little things. It's worth it to talk to multiple different accountants to make sure that you're getting the right feedback.
Yes.
Because they can also, if they're specializing in a local, like the restaurant industry, for example, they might not understand how a retail e-commerce company works.
Yep.
So you have to find the right one.
That's so true. Good point. And also sales tax.
Yes.
Separate from the tax payments the business owes.
This was something that we struggled with.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, and now if you make enough money in one state, you then have to pay sales tax as an e-commerce brand.
And every state is different.
Every state is different. And even within the state, there's different laws based on where in the state you are.
By the county. It drills down to each county. It's different.
It's not anything that we as entrepreneurs really want to know. So that is also where we have we just don't have the time to figure all that out.
No.
So that's where a consultant also comes into play too.
Yeah, you need an experienced tax person to come in and who knows this, can understand it and
sales
translate
tax too.
Sales tax, yeah.
Right.
So we ran into this the hard way, and if we can help one person with this, I'd be happy. But as your business grows, I mean, there were markets where our sales were surpassing those thresholds of revenue, and we didn't know. Like in X county outside of Chicago,
right?
I'm just giving an example. We surpassed it, but didn't know. And so then we got notices in the mail saying, like, we've noticed you've hit this threshold, and now you owe X amount,
right?
From 2 years ago.
Then we had to pay with a fee.
Yes, with the overdue fee because we didn't know.
Which we didn't budget for.
But no, wasn't in the cash flow.
So make sure you're looking at the sales tax in each of the states.
Yes. Or that you flag it with your accountant.
Right.
Who might know a sales tax expert that can help. So that snuck up on us. And it was an entire project that we had to devote time and money to. And our financial agency had to set time aside. I mean, it was messy. It was really messy.
It was messy. But that's when we found the sales tax agency that jumped in and took it off our hands. Yes. And now it's smooth sailing, hopefully. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Yes, knock on wood. But that was another lesson learned that when we started 10 years ago, didn't see that coming.
Right.
Didn't see that coming at all. And then we had, went back and did all of it and added it to the budget and took away from other things and, go back through the cash flow. Like we're constantly doing that. I feel.
Yeah, we are. And I find like most of the time, if we miss a sales goal, we end up cutting from our marketing spend.
I know.
Which is really upsetting.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's where the fun part of the business is. And also, you need to get awareness out there in order to make sales. So
exactly,
it's kind of a catch-22 in some ways.
It is.
And I think one of the hardest things to understand is how much inventory to buy versus how much marketing to spend.
Yes.
And that's still something we're trying to figure out.
That's what we're chasing after every day.
Right.
It's like what's working and what's not.
Mm-hmm. So if, as consultants, like if you can find ways to be more flexible with your dollars so that if you do have to make cuts, do it from a place that wouldn't affect sales.
Yeah.
That would be an ideal scenario.
Totally. And I feel like that's the beauty too of starting a small business now. Like one of the positives is that like we can shift dollars around last minute. Like, oh wait, we have extra marketing dollars this month. Add it to Meta advertising or, you know, add some, let's find some influencers that can convert that like, we love work, I don't know. Like it's just nice to be able to bend and shift in that way.
Definitely.
As opposed to, we've done mailers in the past, but those require like some of these things for advertising, the lead time is insane.
Yeah. The print things too. Yeah. We had to,
it's crazy.
Schedule the mailer so far in advance, hold the funds. We couldn't make a last minute decision. So you're right. Yeah. You have to be flexible. And that's, we grew our company on Instagram. And so we've always been successful there. So we find the digital advertising has been helpful for us.
It has. And
in more ways than one.
Yeah, it really has. So big fan of the digital stuff, being flexible.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll go back to doing a mailer at some point. I mean, I love doing them. They're such a great way to.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I get so many though, and I just worry that they get lost. I'd love to hear from other people and like, do you actually look at them or do they just go right in your garbage?
I know. I don't know. I don't really look at them anymore because they really are a lot of them.
Right.
So I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Every once in a while, one will like catch my eye, but, I think for those too, like one thing we always did was you have to put your prices on them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a small thing to say, but I just noticed when I've opened a mailer and there's no pricing, I'm like, well, I don't, this could be $500 for a sweater and I'm not going to spend that. So like,
well, then to like go through the effort to get on their website.
Yes.
Like save the mailer, then find the website.
Yeah,
and you're like,
exactly.
Oh, why did I save this?
This
is not
it's
in
a
my
lot
price
of work.
range.
I know. So I don't know, but like, where are people finding out about new brands these days?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
Great
we're all,
question.
who were we talking to? Maybe here we were discussing this, that as a society, we're all so spread out now with where we get our information.
Right.
And the shows we're watching, like there's just so much content that there's no one way. There's no one place to like advertise anymore or find new brands or watch a show or see a piece of content. Like there's just so many different areas.
Right. And even within Instagram, one of the ways you may be looking at one thing and not, so your algorithm takes you in one direction and your friend may looking at it a different direction.
And you don't overlap at all.
Yeah.
Like you don't see the same reels or memes or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's so nuts. I feel I don't know where the future is headed with that. I wish I had,
a magic 8-ball.
Yeah. On where women are finding out about new brands. I think influencers are a big part of that.
Yeah.
Influencers kind of unite people in a way.
Yeah, but it has to be the right influencer, which is always something that's difficult
to figure out.
Because there are a lot of influencers that people love to hate.
I know. And
which
they
is
hate
also
follow,
terrible.
And then they're not really they're not getting influenced.
Yeah, exactly.
And also there's differences between a content creator and an influencer. Like if you're just creating beautiful pictures, that's great.
Yes.
But like you're not driving sales for a brand.
Well, we have figured that out with many of the influencers that we work with. I feel like we're like, well, she makes beautiful pictures, so let's work with her just to
for that
make beautiful content for our advertising or for Instagram, whatever it may be.
Yep.
And then we're like, oh, well, we have this product that is going to do amazing. We want to sell this. So let's work with this person.
Yes.
And so you just kind of have to break it down by that.
Yeah. Like what the goal is of paying this person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what's the campaign goal, I guess.
Right.
The overarching. That's so true. I know. And it depends. I mean, as a PR background, like my brain never expects sales from anybody because I just was trained to like, whatever you need to do to get the word out. Yeah. So like, sure, pay them. Who cares what they sell? They're awesome and they look great in the product. Like, and they wore us. But like, there's a balance there. Yeah. You know, like at the end of the day, like we need to make sure that most of the ladies are selling stuff because we're paying them, you know?
Right.
But I think that they're still the future of where this is all headed. I don't think they're going away anytime soon. I mean, some of these ladies,
more are popping up. And
more are popping up. I think it's just a harder business to get into now. Like not everyone can just flip the switch and be an influencer or content creator. Like you really need to have a strategy and know what you're getting into because I think it's really hard to make like a full-time living, you know, off of it. I don't know.
Definitely.
But the ladies that do are selling like crazy. Like some of these women, I'm beyond impressed. Like I don't know. Yeah. It's crazy. It's good for them.
It's good.
Yeah. And that goes into budget too, because it's figuring out what is, you know, where everything is, what the budget is going to, and what you're spending on. So, Marketing. It's that marketing inventory balance that we are constantly in the hunt for.
Always talking about.
Always talking about daily. In fact, this morning we were deep diving into it also.
Yeah.
And for the fall and winter, like plotting out where we're going to spend the dollars and where we're going to get the most out of them.
Right.
And it's definitely scary because you don't know if everything's going to work and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, you can, like, we work with an ad agency and we're actually just starting to work with a new one who we have worked with in the past. We jumped to a different one and now back. But anyway, that's beside the point. But, you know, we'll get numbers from our ad, you know, we'll get results from how our ads do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, is the person clicking on the ad because they saw the ad, or did they see it in an email,
right?
Or did they see it on an influencer first? Like,
exactly.
We don't, you know, the click is great and it's there and it helps them get to the website and all that. But there's so many other ways to get to people too. And didn't you hear like they need to hear about it 3 times,
or
something, or see the brand multiple times before they actually make the purchase. So,
which I'm that way. I'm not a what's it called? Like,
oh, I like that. Let's click on it right away.
I have to go
spontaneous.
I really, you would think that I would be that way, but I'm not. Like, I have a real hard time buying something without stalking the product and looking and trying to. I Google and try to find it cheaper on any site.
I'm impressed that you do that.
I do it. I just did it with a pair of shoes, and I now I found them on the RealReal.
Wow!
But I haven't pulled the trigger yet because I'm now going to research if there's other ones that look similar, and find them on influencers, and then I look at how they run and size. Yeah. I really do a thorough analysis.
I read reviews a lot.
Yeah, reviews.
I read reviews all the time.
Yes,
especially to like understand sizing.
Yes, and fit. Yeah, sizing and fit. Yeah. Same thing. You said. Anyway, so there's a lot that goes into convincing people to buy something. It's crazy.
So you need marketing dollars.
Yes.
So if you can decrease the expenses, do so.
Exactly. Anyway, well, I really hope if we've helped one person today with their small business, I will feel good about it.
There's one other thing too. Sorry. We can wrap up after this. But there are things called variable costs too.
Oh yeah, Graham always talks about this.
That like if your sales are amazing, it's great, but it also affects your warehousing and how many packages you ship out.
And shipping.
So you have to have a little math in figuring that out too, which is never fun. But
no, see, these are
something
things
to think about.
These are things I never would think of when doing a budget. Like that, my brain just like doesn't. You were good. Thank God we have each other in this journey.
We balance each other out.
Like I'll look at a budget and be like, oh, we'll just figure it out.
Yeah.
And Kaki's like, no. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm just like, and also like if you buy, we talked about this yesterday too. Like if you buy 100 of a certain product, it'll be one cost. But if you buy 200, it might be less per piece.
Yes.
But you also have to figure out if you can afford that 200 and if you can sell that 200.
Yeah.
So
tricky part.
I don't know.
And we've dropped styles because we're like, we can't sell 200 of that.
Yeah.
And so, and the factory, that's the minimum. So it's like chop, and then I'm heartbroken.
And then we're sad.
I know. And then we fight over the sample.
Yes.
But it's really hard to make those decisions. And thank goodness for you, because I would just be like, yeah, buy the 200. I love it. And then we're like stuck with 200 of something that no one wants. Anyway,
that decision recently. It was very sad.
Yeah, it's hard. R.I.P. to the styles that we had to drop. Anyway, okay, this was really fun. Like I said, if we've helped one person with finances or planning or budgeting,
we should favorite this too, so we listen to it.
I know,
over and over again.
Gosh, yeah, it's like I'm talking to myself.
Important one.
I know. I do this in my life though. Like I'll be with my family and just announce things, and they're like, "Great." Like, why are you saying that? I'm like, now I realize I'm talking out loud. I'm talking to myself. Like
I actually like say my thoughts out loud sometimes. And JJ looks at me and he's like, "Are you talking to yourself?" Like, yeah. I don't know when that happened. I'm getting old. I think it's a part of aging.
Exactly. Anyway, okay. Well, I'm really excited also that we're back up and running, and we are in the swing of our podcast episodes. And we already have guests we're lining up for the fall, winter, and it's really fun. So
exciting things.
What do you always say at the end?
Oh, like and subscribe.
Yeah. And give us a review too, like wherever you're listening. I don't think we have that many, but I think it helps with like the ratings and all of that.
Yes, the algorithm.
Exactly. And send us questions or topics as a small business if you're interested, or being a mom or anything female founded. Please send us topics, because it really helps us when brainstorming what to discuss every week, and guest ideas too.
Yes,
send us those too. So anyway, thank you guys so much for listening, and we hope you learned something today.
Yes, thanks everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.